everyone, and welcome to Groovy Sauce, and today I'm going to be checking out a brand new pizza creation from DiGiorno. It's their Pepperoni Croissant Crust Pizza. That's right, a buttery, flaky croissant crust on a DiGiorno pizza. Now, DiGiorno's been coming up with these brand new, innovative pizza ideas. I've liked pretty much all of them up to this point. Let's hope that this one is no different, but there's only one way to find out for certain, and that's to throw it in the oven and find out for sure. Alright everybody, I got a couple of slices here hot out of the oven, and before I just start devouring this thing, I just want to comment on a couple of things. First off, while this was cooking, the dough actually grows quite a bit, and it's definitely made out of real dough, or else it wouldn't have done that. Also, whenever I grip the crust here in order to take it off of the pan, it definitely has that signature croissant crust, kind of crispy outside, flakiness and doughy inside to it, so I definitely think they use genuine croissant crust here. I think the only thing left to do now is just to go ahead and give it a taste, but before I do, let's go ahead and just take a look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Look at the pepperonis there and the amount of cheese and everything. It looks like an amazing pie as well. Let's go ahead and dig in. Right off the bat with that amazing pepperoni, sauce, and cheese. Really wonderful there. Underneath that though, you get that buttery crust. And it's pretty apparent. And works surprisingly well here. You know, I don't think this is a novelty. Just to throw something casually out there that just, you know, would be a random selection of like whatever dough and pizza. This is actually something that I think tastes really wonderfully good. Buttery. Amazing. One more bite. The toppings too. If you're already familiar with the kind of quality that you get from a DiGiorno pie, I think you're already familiar with the amazing sauce, the amazing toppings and cheese that already come on a DiGiorno. But I think the added croissant crust here adds something else. Really wonderful. Croissant lovers should absolutely adore this thing. One more bite. The toppings here are fantastic. They didn't skimp at all. Wow. And it's kind of hard to like say that like the crust is like the main player here because the pepperoni and the sauce and the cheese just do so wonderfully. However, I think the subtle flavor of that buttery crust just works so well with this as well. One more bite. Absolutely love this thing so far. But just to give you an idea of this crust there, if you can see that flakage, that's definitely a croissant crust there. Let's go ahead and get the bite here of the crust area just to get a more pure kind of croissant crust flavor. Crispy on the outside, nice and fluffy on the inside, buttery. Absolutely love this entire thing. One more bite though, we'll get to my final thoughts. Alright everybody, so the DiGiorno pepperoni buttery flaky croissant crust I thought was fantastic in pretty much every single regard. The toppings here are amazing. The pepperoni flavors here are phenomenal. That sauce, also phenomenal. The amount of cheese here, excellent. I would say that the crust here is not just a novelty. You might be thinking that DiGiorno threw this out there just to hook curious parties in, but no, that's a genuinely delicious, buttery, flaky croissant crust going on there, and I absolutely would recommend this to anybody who's curious. Absolutely would get it again if I had the chance, which I hopefully will, if people haven't already just took all of these off the shelves. Yeah. Thoroughly love this one, thoroughly would recommend it to any interested parties. Alright, I think that pretty much sums it up. Make sure that you give me a like if you like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content from me. I don't always do food reviews, sometimes I also do video game gameplay, and just about anything else I feel like doing whenever I have the free time. So with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.